That was good. I liked it.
So did I.
Trust me.
There's no shouting this time, guys.
You're here eating.
Nah, you know what? It was good. You know what? Do you know what I always say? It's who you have a conversation with. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bounce off each other, nice.
Like, it's who you have a conversation with. And when you could have a good conversation with somebody and then you're listening to each other, there's no need to be shouting. You see, when you talk about something very intense and you go one person like, you're going to have to, it's like a lion in the jungle trying to, who can roar the loudest? Who's going to dominate the room? Do you know what I mean? That's what sometimes it is. It's like...
Sometimes people shout, though, because they can't articulate themselves.
Do you know what? When I shout, I can't articulate properly. I've noticed that. Like, when I watch the shows, yeah, I've noticed... It's like in my brain, I've already said the word, but then the word...
It's not coming out.
It's not cut. It's cut off, but it's come out in a different kind of way. Do you get what I'm saying? But when I speak nice, calm, and humble, then I can really break down things, and then the right words will be coming out.
You allow more mental capacity for what you need to say instead of it focusing on managing your anger and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to another episode of The Session. It's your boy Justo. As you can see, we ain't got Ricks here today and we ain't got Punch here today. But we got a very, 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 very special guest. Yeah, you already know, from the north side. Sash, not the big one. I mean, not the little one, but the big one.
Yeah.
Come on, Sash.
Hi, guys.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm just, oh, gosh.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I just wish that, my debut, I would be a bit more, glammed and it wouldn't be so, like...
Seriously, I think you look all right, man.
Yeah, but no, I don't. I look...
No, I don't. I think you look all right, man. Trust me, I'm telling you, Sash.
A bit stressed.
How come you're not glammed up?
How?
How come you're not glammed up?
Because obviously, I don't wear makeup anyway in general, innit? And I've just been really, when you just got so much going on. So you don't even have that time and energy for yourself. Like, I'm a single mother of 3 kids.
Yeah.
So I just don't have the time, and I'm not in that zone. Like, women, you have to kind of be in that zone to, like, have be bothered. Yeah.
Like that.
For me, anyway, let me speak for myself, so yeah.
So, Sash, for some of our viewers that don't know who you are, can you break down a little bit of who you are, what school you go to, where did you grow up? You know what I mean? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so I'm Sash. I'm not going to say my age because I don't want people to use my details for fraud. But yeah, my name's Sash. I'm from Tottenham, born and bred. Don't live there anymore, thank God. But single mother, 3 kids. Yeah, I'm from Tottenham. Did you say what school?
Yeah, what school you go to?
Oh gosh, what school didn't I go to? I went to various schools.
Oh.
And units.
Oh. Well, when you say units, do you mean like when they kick you out, they put you in bed, different units and all that?
Yeah, in a unit or approved. Some people support.
Cool. Yeah.
Whatever they call it. So.
How was that?
Oh gosh, do you know what? Builds character. I'll tell you.
Okay.
Like, yeah, it was just a mad place. There wasn't much structure. People kind of did what they wanted to do.
Come in when they wanted to come in, what time and all that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I did my GCSEs in a room that stunk of weed and somebody was playing Uncle Murder.
Swear down.
Right, exactly. Like, it was proper, like, gargoyle, like.
So,
it's crazy.
What landed you there?
It might be hard to tell by looking at me, but I feel like I'm quite misunderstood.
You sound like me.
Yeah, like, do you know what I mean? So you would understand. Like, I just feel like, I don't know, like, it's like school is designed to control you. That is not me. I don't resonate with that.
I feel you.
I can't keep living my life thinking that something's wrong with me. It's like, if an elephant, judged its intelligence on its ability to fly, it will live its whole life thinking it's stupid. But an elephant isn't designed to fly.
Yeah.
I'm not designed to listen to fuckery. You understand? And I'm not saying school's a waste of time. Like, you need your education. But, like, I just can't be...
Well, you know what? You don't want to be programmed. Basically, you don't want to be following their type of system.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't. Like, if I believe something, I'm going to go with my beliefs. I'm not going to go with what somebody
Also
is
trying
trying to inculcate and force down
Into-
my throat.
yeah,
I'm not going to do that.
yeah.
I feel like we've been given our own mind. It's a blessing. We have to use it.
So was you speaking out a lot in school?
I was vocal. I would say I was very vocal. Yeah, you have to be. I wouldn't say I was rude. I could be, but I just feel like it was just a lot of like challenging. It could be anything really. If they're talking about a topic, even touchy ones like slavery and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I would say my opinion, or do you know what I mean? And stuff
That's
like
what That's what I kind of learned about slavery. You know, it was in school.
In school,
Yeah.
But then I feel like if you learn slavery in school, then you don't really learn slavery. Do you get it?
I hear what you're saying. The only reason why I kind of learned it because when I first came here in this country, like I didn't really experience racism from white people.
Okay.
I experienced it more from
black people.
From black people. Do you get what I'm saying? So when I watched, like when because you know in school they used to make us watch Roots. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when I watched that, it made me like realize, this is why I think they didn't like Africans. The Caribbeans didn't really much like Africans. They thought we sold them. You know what I mean?
I think it's also deeper than that, though.
Yeah, it's way deeper than that. But
I think it's like the Willie Lynch theory when you put like, for argument's sake, like old against young, dark against light.
Yeah.
This,
they segregated us basically.
Yeah, kind of thing.
And then when we live where we live, it's like you could tell they put us in areas, where bare different type of culture, bare different type of tribes. Do you know what I mean? And everybody has to get along.
Yeah.
And some might not get along, so it might cause situation. And you know what I'm saying? So I think they kind of suppressed us with that kind of.
And also they taught us to hate languages and to hate our original foods and to be like, imagine like now everybody's yamming fufu and everything. Back in the day,
you'd be like, yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to say. Like it goes full circle, and I feel like. Yeah, man, our time's coming. That's all I have to say.
Come on. So, like, let us know a little bit what you're doing now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, well, I've got a cleaner business. A bit slow at the moment, as I said, single mother of 3 kids. But I'm just looking to pursue that. I have. I was in an art gallery last year, and that art piece, somebody.
so you do art as well, right?
Yes, I do abstract art.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not like if you ask me to draw like this room or landscapes and stuff like that.
A long thing.
No.
Yeah.
You're gonna get something that you would see if you was on like mushrooms or something.
Okay, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like just abstract. So so the piece that the art gallery selected to show, somebody put it on like a t-shirt and a hoodie.
Okay.
And it looks so good, and it's something that it's in the pipeline. So I'm not going to talk too much about that.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
but there's things in the pipeline, but yeah.
Okay. So how is it for you to juggle like 3 kids and still do what you want to do?
It's not easy. It is fucking hard. Can I swear?
Oh yeah, of course you can.
Okay, well I don't. Yeah, but it's hard. It's hard. It is hard. It's not easy. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that it's a breeze. It is not.
Would you say like a lot of like single mothers, because you would say you're a single mother, right?
Yeah.
Would you say a lot of single mothers need support from?
Absolutely. It takes a village, and I was saying this to my friend because she's got some stuff going on, and she was like, I was coming around and just supporting, and she was like, thank you. And it's like, it's not really a thank you thing. It's a normal thing. Like everyone thinks that like you have a kid and it's just it actually takes a village.
100%.
Like we need each other to lean on. You can't expect to do everything yourself. You burn yourself out. You make yourself sick. You just beat yourself up really for just always feeling shit really. So you have to like lean on your friends and your family and whatever support network that you can reach out to is important.
100%. I totally agree with you there, man. I think it definitely takes a village for everybody, like, you know what I mean, to raise a child and everything
100%.
and all that, you know what I mean? So, and I do believe like a lot of fathers needs to really also take part in, you know what I mean? We can't leave everything to the mothers, do you know what I'm saying? So
Sip my tea.
we can't leave everything to the mothers and everything, and do you know what I mean? I totally agree with you there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So right now we're gonna get in. You gave us a little bit about yourself and everything. You're from Tottenham, school you went to, you got kicked out, but you still done your GCSEs. What did you get? Because I didn't do mine.
No, I didn't. So I did. I did my GCSEs in unit, and I think I did one at school Parkview Academy. So because I was going part time in the end.
Yeah.
In a unit, I wasn't really doing it. I'm not gonna. I was just sitting there. So
Okay.
I just failed that, and I just passed in science. The one I did in the school.
Oh, so you like science then?
I was doing triple science before I got before I went to the second unit. I was at a school and I was doing 13 GCSEs because in in the previous year 9 when you do your SATs, I got an award for like science. I got quite a high mark.
High mark, yeah.
I love science, so I was doing triple science, chemistry, biology, and physics. I think it is. So
wow.
Yeah, it's my favorite subject.
Oh wow, that's good. That's really, really good. I can't lie. But yeah, so we got a little bit of your background. Do you know what I mean? Really amazing. Like it. You know what I mean? You seem like you got a lot going on. Do you know what I mean? But let's talk about what's been going on in the news lately with Chris Kaba.
Yeah, Chris Kaba.
Yeah, Chris Kaba. You know what I'm saying? Apparently the police officer, he basically won his case. And I think a lot of people was upset with that. And I think they put out a video of him in a club, you know what I mean, showing us that he was involved in this kind of lifestyle. And like, I think they tried to do it like, oh look what he done.
They assassinated him twice. So they assassinated him by taking away his life, and then they assassinated his character. And I just think that like my heart goes out to that family, because not only did you take away my son, you're trying to take away his integrity. You don't know him at the end of the day to now just see a clip. Imagine you're judging someone's whole life on a 10-second clip or something. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now, I looked at my phone earlier and I saw that article, and it said like his gang life has been revealed. I don't understand what that's got to do with the price of bread, because does that mean that, so because I'm angry with someone and you have a criminal record, does that mean I could just get up out my house and kill you?
Because you're the law.
But they're not the law. They work for the law, and I think this is what confuses people, or confuses them.
Yeah,
you're not the law. You work for.
You're
the
supposed
law.
to govern us.
Do you understand? Your job is to serve and protect.
Come on.
And killing someone, where did you serve and where did you protect?
Come on.
And when he's saying, because he said he was unarmed, he said one of his hands is in the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what people know about guns, but don't look at the movies. You cannot shoot with one hand. Like, not everybody. It's very. I don't know.
He's not a trained.
To be fair, I don't know anyone that can shoot with one hand. I'm sure you. I don't know people that shoot actually.
Yeah.
From what I heard.
Yeah,
don't mix me.
I like the way you govern that.
Don't mix
but carry
me.
on, yeah.
But from what I've heard, from the newses and stuff, that you got to use two hands.
Two hands, yeah.
So I'm thinking like,
because the kickback is mad still.
Right, exactly. You yell it, you break your wrist. So I don't understand how so one hand's in the steering wheel, and they thought that he was gonna it's not a movie. I'm confused. What do they think?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
You know what? Do you know? See this whole situation, yeah? I feel like, police officers are just trained to kill. Do you know what I'm saying? Especially from the environment that we come from,
Yeah.
You would think, the way they try to govern it, like, we're the most dangerous people in the whole wide world.
Yeah.
But they are the biggest gang.
Yeah, they are definitely the biggest gang.
And they get away with murder.
Literally.
Like, you know what I mean? They get away with it. And people will turn around and a lot of people will turn around and say, oh, yeah, like, look at his lifestyle. He really, he deserved it, but he's a normal human being too. He's coming from a total different kind of background.
It's interesting because a lot of, there's a high number of relationships in the Met and their partners suffer a lot of domestic violence.
Yeah.
So does that mean now, if I do some research on a police officer and I found out that, you have committed domestic violence on your spouse.
Yeah.
Should I now kill you because you're a threat and you're a day? Do you know what I mean? I don't feel like that's something that you could decide to kill someone, because if that was the case, they would be death row and stuff like that. There's not that in the country.
No,
I just don't understand what they measure it by. And I'm not I don't hate police or anything like that. There are good police people out there. However,
but how many though? This is the problem. How many?
We never know, but I don't know the whole Met, so I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, all of them are bad, all of them. There's a lot of them that sometimes we need them, like, especially like women. I know a lot of guys don't want to call them, but there's been times where you needed them and they've come and helped you. And I'm not going to sit and pretend that, you know, they don't help anyone. They do. However, especially in, I think it's an area thing. A lot of police officers who work in very like urban areas, it's easier to exterminate than to actually solve the problem. Now, everyone can turn around and say, oh, he was in a gang. But the question is not what he was doing. The question is, why was he doing what he was doing? Now, when you're from an area...
Talk about it.
When you're from an area... Now, people have choices, innit? So I'm not going to say, like... Because there's loads of people who do not choose to be in a gang.
100%.
However, when you're in an area where every opportunity has basically been taken... When I was growing up, I remember Connections. Remember Connections?
I remember Connections.
There was youth clubs.
Youth clubs, yeah.
They've taken a lot of that away.
A lot of it
These kids are bored, do you understand? So they end up in the street and then they become a target to being groomed. Now, when people think of grooming, we just think of big man troubling little girls. No. Like, there's actually youths on the road who groom young guys to go and, like, you know, do criminal activities for them.
Yeah.
Now, I think that's something that we need to discuss because... I think grooming is grooming at the end of the day. Yeah. Because, when it's women and stuff like that, you're scarring them and stuff like that. But you are to men because you're grooming them for trauma. You're putting them on the road so where they can potentially lose their life, go to jail. And even if they do survive, they have the lasting effects of it.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Do you know, I know, like, when police sirens go past, people's hearts stop.
100% because you don't know what's
PTSD.
Because you don't know what is he, are they coming for me, or do you know what I'm saying, like I sometimes when I hear sirens it does kind of trigger me sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll be like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Is it me? So what I do, I start slowing down, pull up to the side, see what's going on. Do you know what I mean? But when they go past and I'm like, oh, it's not, you know what I'm saying?
And that's PTSD. And people might think, oh, well, you shouldn't be doing things to be getting scared. It's not that. Sometimes it's just the colour of your skin. You know, you might be driving a car, you can have your legal business, but sometimes we're just all judged by what we look like. And unfortunately, if we look a certain way to whoever and they stop that, do you know what I mean? They could just come
I also think it's the way we, I also think it's also the way we dress too.
100%.
It's got to do with the dress code. It's got to do the, like you said, you know what I mean, how we look. Do you know what I'm saying? So I do believe that, and I believe also that that we're easily like just picked. You know what I'm saying? There could be a crime that could be happening down there, and they'll say, "Oh my God, you fit the description." Why? Because I've got on black.
Yeah.
What does that mean? How many people are walking past me that are dressed up all in black too? Do you know what I mean? So I do believe it's also an identity kind of thing.
And that creates self-fulfilling prophecies, because if you're constantly being told that you're bad, that you're a gangster, you're this, you're that, what are you going to do? You're going to become it. Do you know what I mean? It's something it's like affirmations, but like negative ones.
Sure, the tongue's powerful, you know?
Right, life and death is in the power of the tongue.
All right.
Hold tight to all my Christians.
Come on. Come on. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it is like it feels like a never-ending cycle. And, you know, he's not the first. We had Mark Duggan. Yeah. Which was... yeah, tragedy was still. A big loss to Tottenham. Before that, we had Roger Sylvester. Not a lot of people know about that. Was in Tottenham as well. Okay. Yeah, so I'm saying it's not a lot of people. I don't know the number. I know there was what is that lady's name that died in custody? Mixed race. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't remember. She died in jail. Like, what would the people like inside? Because yeah. And in police custody. Yeah, basically, in jail. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, that was. I think there's a lot. I think there's a lot of black deaths when it comes to the metropolitan. You know, the metropolitan. Yeah, the police. And they're getting away with it. So all that's so much us is that we're not safe. So we don't. So would you? I was sorry to cut you. No. Would you turn around and say, "Do you trust the police?" I mean, at the moment, I've got my own situation going on, and I can't speak about it because it's open. It's nothing too deep, but the fact that it's not too deep, and it's being kind of made to be deep. It's very deep. even yesterday I got a phone call saying that are they taking it to court because I didn't like admit to the crime and I didn't. She said I did. Yeah, she said I didn't admit to the crime. I said I did admit to the crime. Did you watch the tape? I said I did it. She goes, yeah, but you said you did it out of self-defense. I said no, I didn't. I said I felt threatened and I felt triggered. What makes me not allowed to feel those two emotions? What about me is the reason why I cannot be threatened or triggered? What is the reason? You get it? So after that, I emailed her and I said, I don't appreciate that you lied and changed my words and I would like to make a formal complaint. And then I called the police station and I logged a formal complaint. Because what you're going to do, I'm not the one and I'm not the two. And what you're not going to do is say things that I didn't say or try to make a mountain out of a molehill.
Twist your words around.
Right, because people don't understand that. I think it's called, what's it called? The CBS, CPS? Or something?
Yeah, CPS, yeah.
There's a percentage that they have to fulfill, you know. So when people go jail, you know, it's like sometimes it is a Russian roulette thing. If the numbers is down, you have to be the one.
To go in, yeah, because we need to fill those spaces.
Right, exactly. It's a business. There's a lot of the privatization of jails has made it into a business.
Big time.
Right, and what it is basically slavery repackaged. It's designed differently. So,
You know your shit, man.
No, but it is.
You go, girl.
You're not going to catch me out. I'm not having it. So people do need to know their rights. And I feel like a lot of, young guys and whatever, they're ignorant to the fact that they can make complaints. You should.
You know what? I agree. I do. You know what? I will say this now, yeah? You see, if you get into a situation with the police and the police has harmed you, trust me, go through the process of just suing them. Do you get what I'm saying? Just do that. You know what I mean? If you do that, trust me, you'll be surprised.
If everybody did that, they would have to stop doing it.
All right.
Because everyone's letting them get away with it, they're running with it. So you're part of the problem. You can't let it run. You make your complaints. There's many ways.
It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter the type of life you live. You know what I mean? Make your complaint. Because I can't even lie. Like, I had to sue the police. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I had to sue them when I got stabbed. Do you know what I'm saying? They've come when I'm just trying to govern the guy properly, tasered me where I got stabbed, let the guy go, bruv. The one that took me out. And I'm like, wait, why are these guys arguing,
You're
bruv?
not that guy. Is it from the video?
Yeah.
Really? That ripped it out?
No, I'm not that guy. No.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know, in the gym.
Yeah, in the gym, and he was like,
in my world. He ripped it off.
I was thinking you got a bit smaller.
He was moving vicious. He had the adrenaline in him, bro.
He was moving like
He was moving.
He was moving mad. But yeah, he was like, hey, my world.
I felt them once.
Yeah. I was like, and he's like this.
No, but he firmed it.
He was like
Firmed it.
He was like this.
I can't believe
you ripped off
that guy.
Yeah.
He's not that guy. She's gonna pick you up properly.
Big time. But I was proper like getting it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would like with the guy that was really that stabbed me. I was like, wow, later. Did you get me? See the police rolling. I was like, yo, I need to govern this guy real quickly. You know what I'm saying? They've jumped out. They've tasered me. When they've tasered me, do you know, like, yeah?
So they just made an assumption
it was,
because of the colour of your skin that you are the.
But it was it was not even just that. It was like I had to get my adrenaline. I had to make my adrenaline pump up because the reason why I didn't want to frass out. Yeah. So I had to add myself. I have to stay on form. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you didn't fall when they tasered you?
No. I felt when they tasered me, but
no fall like on the floor.
No, I didn't fall straight away because he tasered me. She tasered me. Then I turned around and she tasered me again. That's when I went down. I was like, raw.
What's the feeling like? Let's get it. I actually want to know.
Oh,
what does it feel like?
It's mad. Especially, I've been tased more than once.
Yeah, I know.
I've been tased more than once. Like,
what is it like? What's the like?
It's mad, bro.
Is it like electric shock?
It's like, you know when you're not ready for something? You're not ready for something, yeah?
You can spaz, innit?
Yeah, you can spaz out like, yo.
No, I mean, like, you can spasm like a muscle.
Yeah. Like, you can. You're not ready for something. Because I remember when I got nicked the first time when I felt the taser, yeah? They told me step back, gun police. I said, all right, cool.
What did you say? Fucking shoot me!
No, I didn't even say that. I said, all right, cool. All I felt was, bruv, it just...
But why did they do it if your hands are up?
Family, I don't... Trigger happy. This is what I'm trying to say.
Why did you sue them then?
No, I tried to. But you know the problem was? When they nicked me, they charged me. When they charged me, I thought, after I get charged, let me come back and deal with these people. Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh, the first. Oh, yeah.
So now, when this situation happened, I was like, later.
Yeah.
Just my, you know what I'm saying? And like, I wasn't even moving on their matting. They got me handcuffed, and then the police officer is like, I said, why did you taser me? And why are you cuffing me? Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, hold on, you've been stabbed. I said, but why did you taser me if you're telling me I've been stabbed? Like, why did you taser me? She's not answering the question. Boom, boom. Bro, we went police station, all of that. They was like, yeah, we need to, because we done wrong. You know what I'm saying? When they let me go, 6 months down the line, called the lawyer. Hey, govern these people right now. They jumped out on me, tasered me, had my back turned. Where? They've got CCTV, everything. They showed me everything. So grab that. Brother, it took how long it needed to take. I bust the case. I won the case.
Oh, did you get compensation?
Yeah, I won it. When I won, I was like, yo, the fees was nuts. I said, yo, I need to get tasered again. You know that? I was like, yo, if this is what they're giving, I need to get tasered again. You get what I'm saying? Bro, like, I recommend people, no matter whatever situation it is, if the police have done you wrong in any kind of way, sue them. Do you know what I'm saying?
Not just the police, every institutional, because I believe like institutional racism is not just the police. It's in schools, it's even in hospitals.
Sue them all.
Sue everybody and their dog, yeah, if you need to. End of discussion. Because you see, the more people do it, they're going to have to be more like on their P's and Q's and be more, do you know what I mean, mindful of what they're doing. So.
But on that note, with Chris, I can't lie. I didn't like the way the police dealt with that kind of situation. I don't feel like the police should have been, I believe the police should have got guilty. Do you know what I mean, for what he done? Because at the end of the day, when they put on that badge, they move like they are Superman. They move like they are untouchable. They move like they're above the law themselves. They move like they can do whatever they want to do. You know what I mean? And they forget that we paid you know what I mean? We paid a like thing to govern them, like to make sure they work for us. Pay taxes.
What I was going to say, sorry to cut you. What I can't quite comprehend is again, I'm not good with names. I can't remember his names, but it was a man, Caucasian male, and there was a manhunt for him. I think it was like Yorkshire or something.
Yeah, I think he killed
loads of people.
Yeah.
So, but whenever there's been a couple of them incidences, but they never get killed.
Yeah, you know what?
They always get arrested quite, peacefully.
You gotta remember, like you said in it, we get dealt with differently compared to, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. A white counterpart.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? We get dealt differently, and that's the maddest thing about it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's a sad thing. Really, truly. Yo, Mack, what we getting into?
Dirk, Bugger.
Your young fuck is free. You see that?
Dirk's. Do you know what? I'm not gonna be rude. Yeah, I don't really give a fuck. I just sorry. Like, I'm not being funny. Yeah. There's much man has not their friend has even gone to jail for 10 years and not visited him once. But they're throwing up Dirk and they're crying about Dirk. Your own friend that is in HMP, he's on his last tin of mackerel. Go and put £10. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Dirk, like, do you know him? You don't know him from anywhere. Yes, it's sad, but the way everyone's going on. Like,
the only reason why I will turn around, I will say about the Dirk situation is this. Like, I think it's karma. The reason why I think it's karma, because the case that he was with King Von, he put it on King Von. You see what I'm saying? And I think it's fucked up because when he did that, I don't really know the ins and outs of if he did or if he didn't, but I don't think he governed the family once he did that.
Yeah.
I don't think he looked out for the family once he did that. Now he fell into this situation here. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he's going to go down for it, but I think it's karma. I think that was just like, maybe karma, I feel like that King Von Soul was like, how you try to do me dirty like that? Do you get what I'm saying? And throw the thing on me. Yeah. I know a lot of people turn around and say, yo, if I was dead, fret on me. Wait. I think that was karma for him. I think that was karma. What's happened to him right now? Do I think he's gonna get out? Yeah, I believe he will definitely get out. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll definitely bust it. Still.
Well, I don't know. Again, I don't wish jail on anybody, but I don't think it's rude to say I don't care. I don't.
No. I don't
It's not
think
something that really affects my life, and I just feel like there's
I agree with
people
you.
closer to home who are in jail who we need to be more worried about. He's got how much thousands of pounds for lawyers? You've got your own friend that is using, the local lawyer from around the corner. So
why you not helping him?
Exactly.
Yeah,
raise money for him, or do you know what I mean? But I just feel like when you've got someone that's like a hood hero,
Yeah.
and they're funding certain things,
Yeah.
if they do commit a crime, it's not just them telling them. You're going to get pressure from the hood to say, just take it, because like compared to him, what are you really doing? Like he's giving us the gun. Not saying he is, but I'm saying he's giving them money which can fund whatever
the guns, the drugs,
Do you know what I'm trying to say? So
the lifestyle, whatever.
Yeah, money talks, innit? So it's always going to be that, unfortunately. But I do believe that you should have to answer for what you did. It shouldn't be somebody else, because everyone's life is valuable. That's what people need to realise. That everyone just wants to bums up people because they got money.
Money and all that, yeah.
So
It's mad.
it's
Mad, Jay, because when you have money, you don't even realise the type of power that person has in their hand, because they can do a lot. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And they can govern a lot, and then it's like
they could do a lot because people can be brought,
and they can get away with a lot because they've got money and everything. Young Thug, he's free.
Yeah.
And now
I'm happy for him.
And now him and Gunner are rolling.
That's interesting, because
everybody
people were saying that
Gunner was
a snitch. I never got involved because, again, I didn't follow the story because, again, I don't give a shit. But I feel like so explain to me, I'm confused. Why was he a snitch?
Basically, when he was in that courtroom, he basically admitted that YSL is a gang. He admitted that YSL was involved in criminal activities. There was supposed to be a record label. Do you know what I'm saying? Right? Am I wrong? Right, innit?
What? Say that again.
YSL is a gang.
Yeah. No. There's a gang and there's a record label.
Yeah, like YSL.
That's what he said.
That's what I just said.
Gunner.
Yeah, Gunner admitted that YSL was a gang.
No, there is a gang. There is a YSL the gang.
There is a YSL the gang, yeah. And he also admitted that there was criminal activities that was happening in YSL
within the gang, not the label.
Within the gang.
That's why he was a part of that, because he says that he was a part of the label and he wasn't involved in any sort of crime.
Okay.
So why does that make him a snitch?
It doesn't.
So why was everyone saying he's a snitch?
Everyone's so gangster.
Nah, man. You see the way he's explaining this.
What?
See the way he's explaining
It's
that.
not making
Grab that
sense.
properly, man. Nah, grab the mic properly, mate. Yeah. Hey, you see the way you see him. He likes to explain things in a way so you don't challenge it properly.
What do you mean?
It was much more deeper than that.
Yeah.
No,
There was a gun in the car. He was saying it didn't belong to him. He was basically
he said that he admitted that there was a gang, which there's other gang members that he knows that the police know that is affiliated to them, has been gone guilty as a gang member. So he will be stupid to say he doesn't know.
Yeah.
He said also there was a gun that was in the car. It wasn't his.
Yeah. He has no knowledge of it.
Yeah, but
Is that what he said?
How is that snitching? I'm not being funny.
But did he say he has no knowledge? Listen, it was him and Thug in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And he had no knowledge of it.
He's basically saying, Thug.
How? Then now you have to ask Thug. Now Thug's gonna say he has no knowledge.
Yeah.
Then whoever's gonna have knowledge might need to come and own up to it. It's just the way things work.
Me personally, again, I didn't understand why people was calling, and I didn't really seek to ask why.
I didn't really, you see when they said he was a snitch, I didn't listen to him, I didn't listen to him at all.
Is that what you're saying, yeah?
No, I didn't listen to him at all.
I think we got you on camera saying he's a snitch.
Yeah, I said he's a snitch. When I found out he was a snitch, no, I'm saying. When I found out he was a snitch, I wasn't listening to him at all.
Okay.
Oh, you
I'm
weren't
saying.
listening to his music?
Yeah, I was listening when I found out.
But why are you, but this is what I'm trying to say, but if Young Thug's not angry with him, why is
Because we
everyone
didn't
else
hear what Young Thug didn't say nothing. He didn't speak out. He didn't let us know
why
anything.
did they say they
He
asked him
can't
to do
speak
music?
out. He was fighting a case.
So but I'm saying, he said that he wants to do music with him.
Yes.
Yeah. But the members, they must have Instagram.
But hold on,
Was they saying
that could all be a man.
Young Thug's dad come out and said, Gunna's not a snitch. Everyone stop talking shit. No one don't know what's going on.
Okay.
I'm sure Young Thug's sister said it as
His
well.
sister come out and said the exact same thing. From that, Young Thug, when he came out, he said, everyone's acting like they're switching side, but there's only one side. YSL, the label. What are we talking about here? What more do we need to see?
You had the little baby.
Yeah, but little baby's getting in people's business.
Because, bro, he's looking out for slime.
Yeah, but he's being too gangster. You're walking
he's being
around,
too inner, he didn't understand clearly.
Bro, we got to question little baby. Every minute I'm seeing pictures with you with dog on your hip, and you're not meant to have machine on you because you're on probation. What is this about? Talk about that.
I hear that.
You know what I'm saying to you?
Why have you got a dog on your hip if you're on probation? You're doing something mad at the background.
You know what I'm saying
I think
to
it's so easy to hear something, and this is why.
Like, see, that's another problem. We like to speculate.
Exactly.
Because we don't know what's going
That's
on.
what I was
Like,
just saying. It's easy to just run with something, and it's not good. Just because you read something on Instagram, that means it's true. No, like you need to know if it's.
you know,
what I'm saying?
I'll be honest with you. See, for me now, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're snitching, as long as it's not coming from my camp. Do you know what I'm saying? I really don't care what anybody does or
Bro, that's
anybody
the
I don't
reality
care.
of life right now. Right now,
I don't
Residents
care.
say, my
I don't
own
care about
business.
the rules.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
what
I don't
anyone
care
says,
about your
Because a lot
rules.
of people ain't playing by the rules.
All right, I don't care about your rules. I don't care about anything. I'm not involved. I don't want to be around your you know what I mean?
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, that's Stevie Wonder.
But that's true.
Ray Charles.
That's true freedom.
Stevie
When
Wonder.
you're not like so focused on what other people think, and you're not so focused on getting validation from others, that's when you're truly free. I think because it's.
I like that because you're in your own lane. You're thinking for yourself, and you don't care what anybody else has to say. Do you get what I'm saying?
I wish I could care about what people have to say.
I don't. You know what
I
I mean?
don't.
I think I don't care no more about even. You know what? Not to sound a bit kind of mad, yeah, or sound a bit kind of mad, yeah. But whatever happens to kids on the roadside, yeah, when I'm hearing kids die, yeah, I don't care. Do you know why? Because what I've gone through, it's like my emotion is not there for that anymore. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
You just feel like you've been desensitized to it.
100%. Do you see what I'm saying? 100%.
That's the danger of it. Because it's still something to care for.
You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm trying to say? Not in it only because of what I went through. Yeah. Only because of what I've experienced of it. Like, it's like, when somebody say, I'll be like, oh yeah,
But wouldn't your experience, and the pain and the trauma and the memories from that make you want to like end it? What's going on the road? Like, would it make you want to like solve it?
I'll be honest with you, yeah? This is what I will say. If you lot had a little silly argument and no one ain't dead yet, yeah, you can fix it. Because you lot don't even realize, yeah, once you lot start talking to each other, you don't even realize how much you lot will be
friends
or relate,
you know what
relate to
happens
each
as
other.
well, in jails, when the ops will meet and they start talking, they have to keep it secret from them.
I've seen that. She ain't even lying.
How do you know that?
How do you know that?
I know.
Oh, you know?
Niggas you telling me. I know. Certain man, you're not meant to be talking. You're doing secret behind, secret.
But you see, but watch this now, yeah? Imagine, you bumping into your op.
Yeah.
Yeah? And you and your op became proper friends, but you're more friends than your own brethren that you're friends with. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Shall I tell you why that happens though?
Why does that happen?
Shall I tell you why that happens?
Because you ain't got a choice sometimes. What you do, fight every day.
No. Shall I tell you why it happens sometimes? A lot of people that you class as ops, you don't know them from nowhere.
They're just a different gang than you.
You don't know them from nowhere. Do you get it? So it happens. You get it?
Well, with the ops though.
Yeah.
What do you call it up? People call ops someone from an area. What is an op?
From another area.
It's the opposition.
Yeah, but the opposition. So
it's the opposition from another area.
But look, cool. Opposition. What is the opposition? What do you call the opposition?
The opposing side.
Yeah.
So the opposing side is someone that's trying to kill you, right?
Yeah.
So what if I know everybody, but I'm not trying to kill you.
Then you can't be in a gang. Then you just have to be yourself.
You can't be in the middle of something.
You can't pick and choose.
Who is in the gang?
A lot of people.
I was never in a gang, by the way.
Who is in the gang? The gang gets labelled. When you're young, all right, you might have a collective.
Listen, if that's the case,
Facts.
no, that's
you might
I don't-
get
Facts.
You might have a collective.
Where I'm from, it was we got labelled.
Yeah, because any collective that there is gonna be for something, i.e., music.
Yeah, but
whatever.
exactly. But you've called yourself. It doesn't matter.
No, but that is for the collective of music, and then the street team like to hang on to that.
A lot of
And
the
then
time, the music comes
it
after
turns
the
into a
street.
gang.
A lot of the time,
it turns
the music,
into something that they call a gang.
Gang, yeah.
No, I don't agree with that.
What I'm
Right.
trying to say is, in reality,
Yeah.
we know the streets.
Yeah.
You see how the streets is governed. I say this all the time. How the streets is governed. Yeah, it's a handful of people that are actually involved. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Actually involved.
Yeah, there's a handful of people
That are
actually involved.
Very active.
Do you get what I'm trying to say to you?
Yeah.
Everywhere. But them handful of people it takes over the whole area. It becomes post-Cold War.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you get it?
Why do you disagree?
I know. I think the gangs usually come before the music, and they use the music to glorify, because a lot of the songs, not if we're talking about gangs, are talking about who they splashed on a Tuesday. So therefore, you are glamorizing your gang lifestyle.
Yeah, but
you're talking about how many country lives you have.
that's-
That's glamorizing your gang
that's-
lifestyle. So the
But
gang
that's not a
came
gang
before.
lifestyle, though.
Is that our era though? That's youngest.
Well, I'm talking about what's happening now.
Oh, okay. You're talking about
Yeah,
the new
I'm talking
generation.
about now.
Yeah,
Our era was not
but
that.
they're maniacs though. The world knows they're
Yeah, like
maniacs.
the younger
Look at them, are
generation.
maniacs.
They're moving. They're
They
moving
live
You know
in
why
mad
they're
right
their
now.
mind.
maniacs?
They're gone
Because
mad.
the elders
Yeah.
keep giving
Yeah.
the youngers weed, bruv. You cannot give weed to developing minds. It fucks them, and that is why they're so fucked, and they don't think, and they
Just
don't
the olders,
care.
yeah?
Huh?
Just the olders.
Just the olders.
Is it just the olders that
Yes,
give them weed?
that's who they're giving it to. Me.
Huh? I didn't say that. What did you talk about?
Me. Who did I give weed to?
I don't know what
No,
you're
no,
about.
you never said that. Hey, no. Wait, I get what you're saying. You think it's the oldest that are grooming the young ones,
100%. Yes, they are. They're
but sometimes the young ones are watching out the window. They
Yo,
want to be a
don't
part
you know
of the
the
lifestyle.
youngers? Listen, watch this now, yeah. The oldest, yeah. I can't be a part of that oldest section anyway because like I'm like Asian. Did you get what I'm saying to you? So I can't be a part of
everyone
the.
is older for someone in some.
No,
shape
yeah,
or
but
form.
we must be talking about bro. Now let's talk about.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the olders nowadays. Yeah, I mean the little youth them nowadays. I don't believe you can blame the olders too much because the little youth them live off not taking talk from anybody. They will have a batch of 3 or 4 of them, yeah, and it's their world.
Yeah, but that's because
From age group to age
That's
group.
because the moral code has been taken out. That's why you see like Dudas, yeah. The reason why the people really loved him because there was like a code of conduct. It wasn't just you can't just do everything you want to do, and he was very helpful and supportive to his community.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So they removed him. When they removed him, it was anarchy. You do need leaders in every aspect. And when the leader who is leading is not doesn't have any sense and is just letting people do reckless stuff, like people are slapping girls and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Like I've even been in a situation when I'm with my daughter and someone's trying to roll on me and I'm with my daughter and they've licked something and it's hit my daughter's side and I'm going mad. Everyone's telling me that I must allow it.
They rolled on you.
Yes.
Why?
At the shop.
What did you do?
So, listen, you see guys, when they can't display the behaviors they want to display to men, they do it to women. Do you understand?
Talk
it's just
about
something that weak men do. Not every man, weak men. True bad man, they're not gonna do that. Do you understand? But there was no, to me, if I was somebody from that area, I'm not gonna say what area, I would have said like, you need to hold a beating for that. You can't be doing that.
that was
That's
me,
a
you know.
kid.
I used to govern like that.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? There has to be. There's no discipline. There's no
Can't
order,
be doing that
and that's why everyone's doing what they want to do and not taking chat from anyone because the order has been taken out too.
I think because you know what, yeah, do you know what it is, yeah? There's no respect in the community no more for the elderlies, for the mothers, for the women.
Yeah, but even okay, cool. There's guys, yeah. Sorry to cut you. They will have friends who don't check for their youths. Why is that your friend? Like, why don't you pull up your friend and say like, rah, like,
yeah, but if I pull up my friend and he doesn't do what he needs to do, what do you want me to do?
Are we going into
but
this?
Why is that something that? Why is that someone that you want to associate yourself with? If I had a friend that was a parent and she was just being an outright bad mother and she doesn't, she doesn't want help, she doesn't care.
So what would you do?
I'm going to call social service.
You know what?
Whoa.
And then cut you off.
Whoa,
No,
what, you couldn't help her out? You can't take the kids for a minute and help her get on her feet?
No, listen what I said. That doesn't want help.
But listen to this though. Listen to this.
We all need help. Some people don't.
I know some guys that I know who does that. In some situations, it's better that they do that because it's too toxic.
Okay, and I understand. Obviously, there is certain situations, but there's some situations.
What do you think that? Don't you think that situation happens more rather than?
No, not really. I think it's an excuse to say, "Oh, my baby mum won't see my kids." But if
No.
road,
I mean, it actually gets too toxic. So then you have to leave. They have to leave them alone. Yeah, and it's better like that. Otherwise,
there's courts.
Otherwise, we're getting phone calls every 5 minutes.
But there's something called courts that you can go to the court. You can, do you know what I mean? I don't know. Like you can. There's ways of doing it, but if you
going to court and going to see your
I
kid
think you know what, yeah.
in a centre for 25 minutes is insane.
But that wouldn't be the case if there's no issue. Then
That is
you
insane.
should be allowed.
You see that?
Insane.
I'm not. See, I don't go through them sort of dramas.
I don't agree with it, but at the end of the day, people are not.
If I did, I'm not turning up. What type of 25 minutes these people?
So do you agree?
I've been doing
do you agree?
jail,
Yeah, if
and
that you do
think
agree that you wouldn't give money to a child that you don't see.
Pardon
Say that
me?
again?
Would you give money to a child that you don't see?
What is money? Hold on, what are we talking about?
So, like for instance, if you're not allowed to see your kid, would you still send their money? Or
What money?
The mother's
What money?
What money?
But they still need to eat.
Yeah, but
Well, yeah, they've got that.
Do single mothers get money?
Yeah, but
For the kids?
Yeah,
Yeah.
The single mother use the money for the kids for their own self.
No.
That's why they think it's not enough.
No, I won't agree. I know loads of people,
Hold on,
brilliant
wait.
mothers.
So single mothers don't get universal credit.
Let's talk.
No. Yes, they do. But why?
So
does people
why
think,
do the man have to give the money for the food? Why?
What do you mean?
Explain that to me. I want to
Because
understand this.
I'm
I
not
need to
being
understand
funny.
this.
Boris Johnson, who's in power now? Not Rishi. Somebody.
The what's it? The Labour woman. What's her name?
I don't know, man. I'm not.
I forgot
Helen.
them. I need to-
Helen.
Go on.
What is it? Helen.
I don't
Whatever it is,
I don't
yeah.
remember, but I'm gonna get it.
She, her father, her brother, they never had sex with me and they never had a baby with me. So why am I relying on them to raise my child when the dad
you're not
did get
relying.
it?
We're not relying.
You're not. Yeah.
It's not
No,
reliance.
but a lot of men say that.
No,
the government gives you. I've heard the argument so many times.
No,
But
why are you focusing on what the government's doing?
It doesn't need to be an argument. It's conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not argument.
Why does every girl want to argue when it gets to this
I'm
point?
not arguing, but I'm asking.
So why can't we
I'm
talk?
asking a question.
Yeah, so all
We are talking.
Yeah, so I want to
It's not beef,
understand.
I ain't got up
I
from
just
my
want to
seat.
understand. Can we go off what you just said there?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Who didn't lay down with you?
The government.
No one did
the Labour.
Right, cool. So why do you accept the money?
Yeah.
Are you saying me personally?
Yeah.
Me personally, why do I accept the money?
Yeah. Why do you accept the money?
Because if that's what the situation is, that's what the
All
situation
right, cool.
is.
Can we half it then?
Huh?
Can we half it?
But no, because how can
What are you
so
talking
for
about?
argument's sake,
No, we're gonna half it. We're gonna half it, and I'm gonna give you some out of my piece.
but why would you gonna half it? It's for the child. I'm confused.
Oh, so
Oh.
you're not listening to what I'm
Oh,
saying?
what? Just
Break
because
it.
it's for the child, it doesn't mean it's enough. Do you know there's a thing
No,
called cost of
when it-
living? So
hold
my
on,
point
hold
is,
on,
this is not
So
my
what do we get?
situation.
Hold on, let me finish.
Hold on, one second.
First of all, let's not.
One
This
second,
is
one
not.
second.
I just want to make it clear.
We're
not talking about me.
No, we're not talking
we're
about.
not
We're talking about.
I
we're
don't.
talking in
I'm
general.
not asking for
We're
money
talking
and telling
hypothetically.
people
Yeah,
you
we're
can't
talking
see
in
and all
general.
this
We're
We're
talking
Nah,
hypothetically. Hypothetically. Hence why I said to you, can we half it? Because we don't have a kid together, do we?
You're trying to get me done for fraud and stuff. I don't know.
No.
No, hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
So, all right, cool. This is what I'm trying to say.
Okay,
when you say it's not enough, yeah.
Hypothetically, the money's not enough.
When you say it's not enough, what does each kid get monthly?
I don't know. I don't know. But from what I do know,
how much does one kid get?
From what I do know, it's not enough. Do you get it? Like
roughly.
I don't know.
How much money do you think?
I don't know.
A child. How much roughly do you think a child? All right. Leave them aside.
Yeah.
As a father, what do you expect the father to pay weekly?
I think that depends on what he can do, because again, we keep forgetting.
What are we talking about here?
We keep forgetting
the lifestyle
that everyone's situation.
With the baby father. What do you mean?
If you've got a baby father, every day is designer, Gucci. This chain VVS1, you know, not 2, 1. That's his lifestyle every day. You can't be giving like a tenner a week or £20 a week or something like that.
£100? £100?
Yeah, like that's more. Do you know what I mean? Like it, but
you're going mad.
£100 a week.
No, but I'm saying it
depends.
£100 a week. Hold on, let me answer.
Depends on your salary.
What is where does the £100 go?
Yeah.
Do you know how much kids eat? They need clothes. They lose this school jumper. They lose that. They lose this. I'm telling you, like there's
so you're telling me,
things. There's bills. The bills are getting more expensive. So the money that is for the kids.
What's your bills got to do with it?
No, let me say something, please.
Doesn't matter. So what's the light? Everyone has to. Everyone has to wash. The higher that comes, that's something you have to pay for.
Who has to pay for? Who has to pay for?
No, I'm saying whoever's got the child.
Yeah. It's the mums anyway. The mums. The mums. The mums are always.
So my point is.
No, you just said something. You just said something. Yeah. Now you see my kids. Yeah. My kids get £30 a week. Yeah. That's what they get for their pocket money. All their friends get £20 a week.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
No, but you just said you can't be just giving. I have VVS1 on mine. Yeah. Like I don't understand who's meant to get a $1? What are they going to do with the $1?
No, I'm not saying that.
No,
but I'm saying that. So
that
£30, that £30. Again, there's different. But you're not understanding. I'm saying it depends on the salary, the lifestyle. Obviously, there's some people that.
What lifestyle?
There might be some people that go to private. I don't know.
People like to say.
Yeah, but older children, they need. You need to pay for their school. Their school meals. You need to send them to school with money.
No, that's standard though.
Do you get it? But I'm not talking about primary school children.
See, like school fees and that, yeah. School fees and that get invoiced to the dad anyway.
Yeah. Not all the time, but yeah.
All right, cool. The dads that are playing their role.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. So you're 30. So you're paying more than £30. That's my point.
No, but I'm not. We're not
talking about pocket money.
Because people who get all that
children.
Don't
not every child can have pocket money. They're too young. It just depends.
No, people include what do they get They want to know their weekly allowance. Other than everything else needs to be patterned and then pay for your kids. What's going on here? So where does all this flow of money go? Without you going to go and fucking earn something.
What do you mean?
No, I'm just saying. If my kids, me and you are not together.
People think it's so simple.
If me and you are not together.
So like, imagine, rents and stuff like that, yeah? Some people, are in temporary accommodation. Some people in different. Their job, whatever job that they can get at the time, is not going to be enough to cover it. They're going to have to cover a lot of it at the wage. Just their money going down.
They
so
definitely.
It eats into their kids. My point is, there's many scenarios in it. I can't speak for everyone because everyone has a different scenario.
Sash,
I'm talking in general.
Can I tell you?
If you have got it like that,
I'm waiting for my turn.
Don't be horrible to your kids.
Can I just say one more thing? I believe that there is enough money, but there's not enough money for the extra.
No, there isn't, because
I agree with
the
you.
bills. You're not thinking about bills. Everything goes up. Food.
You know
how much expensive
that means
food
you're
is
eating
getting.
too much.
Wait.
That means you're doing too much.
No, it's not. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Let me say something.
Until you've done it. Until you've done it.
The amount of time they're in school.
Yeah, but until you've done it.
The amount of time they're in school and how early they go to bed. Yeah, the amount of electric that they're using and gas that they're using is not killing off nothing. We know that.
Of course it is.
Everything else is you.
Who knows
When
that?
you're not at work,
You know that. We don't know
when you're
that.
not at
Do
work
you
right
know
now.
that?
Yeah.
Do you know that?
Yeah, the
gas
Even for
prices-
one person, gas is. Do you know what
Yeah,
that is?
the gas-
Electric.
Yeah.
And you're talking from a golden spoon like perspective.
How?
Because I don't understand what you're
What-
talking
how?
about. How is it enough?
Do I
Who
not
told
look
you
like a
that?
provider?
Have you? Yeah, but have you? Do you?
Do I not look like a provider?
Do you look after your children by yourself and pay
No,
their
I
bills
don't.
with your children? So then, how can you really say if it is enough?
Can I say something,
What
please?
do you mean?
You're living by. Do you live
Could
by
I say
yourself?
something, please? You two are just going back and forth.
No.
Can I say something,
All right.
please?
Yeah. Sorry.
Thank you. Bloody hell, bro. No one wants to listen to what I got to say. The reason why I want to enter this right now is this.
Can I have another one?
Yeah, of course you
Thank
can.
you.
Women are entitled to have the kids.
You want another one? No.
Yeah, is there any more?
I'm gonna go get one.
Yeah. Women are entitled to the kid. The kids live with the woman.
It's getting hot, innit?
Yeah. Now let me ask you this question. Women get housed. Women get benefit for the kids
Come on, man.
already. What does the man get?
Nothing.
Where does the man live?
Nowhere.
What does the man? Where's the benefit? Hold on, let me finish. Where's the benefit for the man? Because now the woman's got the house. She's
Now
got the benefit.
Now she kicked her out.
Yeah. You
Now go on.
Yeah,
You lot are talking.
Man
It's
get
your
kicked out.
pers-
Man get
it's
kicked
your
out.
personal
No,
situation.
Man get
go
kicked
on.
out.
Back to square one.
Yeah. So now, what do you want the
All
man
right,
to do
okay,
from
now,
there?
all right, now let me speak
Hold on,
now.
hold on, let me finish.
A man has more hours in the day to do stuff than a woman. If you're looking after kids, how can you
Give
be
me the
working
kids then.
and looking after the kids at
Give
the
me
same
the kids
time?
then.
Who's doing the school
Don't give
pickup?
me the
Who's
kids.
doing this?
Don't
Who's
give me the
doing
kids.
that?
Don't
give me the
Like, do you
kids.
get
Don't
it?
give me the kids.
Give me the kids.
Half the village with me, and I'll give you some more money in it.
That's
Yeah,
half
but
it.
my
Half the
thing
village with me.
is, my thing is,
Yeah,
yeah.
because I don't understand why that money is just like a secret, and plus the extra little universal credit is different to the money that they're getting every week or every month.
What do you
Try
mean?
to take man for idiot. I know there's a free
No, there
bagger
isn't.
here and there, and
there isn't.
You know what's so crazy?
No, that
And
isn't.
you
That's
can
for
put in-
people.
Women live
That's
hey,
for people that's
women,
on like
hey,
pimp
you know
or
so
something.
you know so crazy? Women live a very good life because they get big cars.
Women
you
in the
know,
hood.
like
Women in the hood.
Big cars
They live
from
in,
who?
they get their nails done, their hair done.
women in
My
the hood.
nails ain't done and my hair's not done,
They do
so-
shopping to buy clothes all the time. Okay, our clothes cost more, yeah, you know what I'm saying, compared to them but they are governed. They are actually governed very, very good. What do men get? Where's the part for the men? Because then you want the man to give you extra money for the kid. How much should he give though?
Remember,
£100 is a lot
Yeah,
to
but
just
that's
give.
because the woman is looking after the children. So when they're at work, who's going to look
Let's
after
do
the
it
kids?
50-50.
But then what's the issue with that then? There's no issue
It's
with that.
better. No woman wants to do 50-50.
Why
because-
not? I gave Mack.
What's
Mack,
the-
did I not? Yeah.
No, what's
give my
this?
baby father. I signed my two kids to my baby father so he can get his own place.
Yeah.
I didn't have to
Oh
do
my
that.
God. What? Say that again?
I signed previously gave him his two children,
Yeah.
so he could get a place.
So
Not a
you
lot
help-
of people
you-
do. Yes,
You know what?
because the
I
thing
respect,
is,
you know.
the thing is, yeah, I don't like my baby father, but he's the father of my children.
Oh my
so
God.
If he ain't got
I
it,
like this
my
woman.
kids ain't got it. It's simple, and I don't.
But you're right. A lot of women don't. A lot of women won't do that.
Yeah.
A lot of women will not do that at all. They will not help at all. They will act like they want to help you, but they don't. But you know what they want you to do though? They want you to help them. That's all they want. They want you to help them.
I believe, and I
That's
agree
how you
with
get
you.
it.
I agree with you. There is some situations where the man is just very horrendous, and you just can't help him. However, I do believe there's not a lot of it's not a lot of give and take. It's just take. And me personally, I actually feel it for black men, for men in general, but I do especially black men because I feel like men, well, every man, you're valued on your financial status instead of your other, like, men have many other quantities and I mean qualities, sorry, that they possess, and it's unfair that they're based on like their financial worth, and that can cause a lot of depression for a man. Do you understand? And I understand that, and I hear that, and I do feel like we do need to like have a better like relationship between the fathers of our children.
And you know this, the maddest
Of our
thing. You
children.
know the maddest thing for me is this sometimes. Yeah. You see when you hear these kind of conversation, yeah, and then you sit down and you hear all your friends also speak about these kind of situation, yeah. It's like, yeah, women get upset sometimes when a man doesn't want to help.
But the thing is, it's not just money. Men need to understand that. Sometimes we want a break. Take the kids park. Even if it's for 20 minutes. that.
That's
It's
neat.
not always
That's
about
the least. That's not
no,
a problem.
but you'll be
easy.
very
That's not the
surprised
problem.
that a lot of people don't do that.
I agree with you. A lot of men don't do
in
that.
the club. They got the bottles and they got this. They don't even know if their child's
But the mums are in there too.
No, but I'm just
Mums
saying.
are in there
okay,
too.
I understand that, but they need a break. That is their time to let their hair down. If you weren't looking after your youths, what hair are you letting down? Go back to the drawing board. That's what you need to do. I'm so sorry. But
Why does the bottles offend you?
Yeah, why? All women say that.
Why?
He's out there, the bottles, they're living the lifestyle.
to be fair, I don't really club, so I don't really care. But I just see
Anymore.
Yeah, I don't club either.
No. I've never ever. Obviously, I have gone to clubs before, but I've never ever been a proper avid raver. That's never been me. Like, I actually do prefer like more. I would more go to a house like party, someone in someone's house, or do you know what I mean, or like somewhere like that's
bar.
local.
I like
or a bar. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't really party
even
like that no
pub.
more. I've had my time of raving. I
Even
killed
a
it.
pub.
You go pub, yeah? I haven't been pub, but
I've gone one or two, but it's not. It's just like I don't like too much people in one space.
But I like the fact that we're actually talking about this, because I feel like men get overlooked, and I think when women see men, and I do believe sometimes women want more from men. Yeah,
I agree.
I believe they want more from men, but especially when you've got certain men that they ain't really got nothing going in. Do you know what I mean? They ain't got nothing going in like that. They don't mind taking their kids, and they don't mind being with their kids. But you see, when the woman bashes the person that she laid down with and had kids with, that just speaks volume about you, the mother.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And for other women that don't have like the baby father playing their position, I feel sorry for those women. Like, I feel sorry for those women, because you're right, they do need a break.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They need a break from
mentally. It's very strenuous.
stressful. Yeah, 100%. But I do believe that the men that do play the position, everything, like.
Yeah, they give them a break. Ladies, I'm gonna say this. Yeah, if you've got a baby father, or whatever you want to call it, and maybe he doesn't have the most money in the world, but he's there for his kids. Allow him.
Yeah, because money. I've come to realize. What I've come to realize, my son can ask me for anything and he gets. But I've realized one thing with him is he just wants to be around me. That's all he wants to be, is around me. So we roll. You know what I mean? And when we roll. Like, he's not asking me, yo, I need these Jordans. Yeah. I need these. Yo, what are we doing today?
Because it's about presence and not presence.
And and that's what I realized, you can't always. So it doesn't mean this. Oh, what do you want? Like, I
think that's worse if you just palm your child off with money, and never spend actual valuable quality time. I spend more, because that's what children remember: the memories that you two, the things that you done.
Yeah. So I think it's the bond that we have, and I think he likes rolling more with me, and he doesn't really ask for much. You know what I mean? So
he's content. Yeah,
and I think he just cherish the bonding that we have, and I cherish it. I enjoy it. Yeah. I like it. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. But I want to speak out because the conversation that we've been having a lot behind closed door with each other men, we say like, bro, when everything is done in their relationship, the mothers do not want to help the fathers to get a place to be, because imagine this. Let me just say this. Imagine this. Imagine if you helped, like you said you helped, right?
Yeah, I did.
Now watch it now. Imagine now you helping.
And it was also helping me, because I needed a break. So I'm not just going to pretend that I just helped him. It was also a help to me. Obviously, you should be doing it anyway, but yeah, it was a help for both of us.
All right. Imagine now you want to take your kids. When I'm talking about, women can't just be, because by law it's like the mother's entitled to the kids. How about let's us be both entitled to the kid? Have the kids for 1 week. Enjoy yourself. Let me take the kids for that week, because I've got the place where they can stay and I can take them to school, pick them up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The following week, we make it equal, so we have a good, the kids have a good...
It should be like that, and that's what makes it healthy.
The kids could have a very good, upbringing, because you know what we are? Yeah? We're just part-time dads. You see what I'm saying? We're just part-time dads when we're taking the kids in the weekend. That's dead sometimes.
Obviously, some people have like certain commitments, the logistics.
And
of
I
things
believe
and
it's
stuff
so, yeah.
like- What's that?
Don't forget this, yeah. Don't forget, yeah.
Yeah, can I have some?
Don't forget, yeah. You see, when the father's no longer inside the house,
Yeah.
it also affects the kids.
100%.
Do you know what I mean?
Of course.
Especially males
And that's how you get the
and
grooming
females
of males, though.
and females. I believe the little girls, they grow up looking for love and wanting to be in a house with a man.
100%.
And when it comes very toxic, it's like, why are you leaving? Don't leave, I need you. Because
Yeah.
they never had that
love,
male figure
100%.
inside the house. You get what I'm saying? So now it's like you, the boyfriend, become like the father and the boyfriend. So you're the dad and the boyfriend that they want. You know what I mean?
Is the girlfriend like the mum?
Sometimes, because a lot of
Do you know
men
what?
have
Sometimes some men
have trauma from their mothers.
Was I really riding? Who did he shop? Used to get sent to the shop. Like little niggas allow me, I'm out here scouting. Big licks, big checks is what Beefy told me. Was I really riding? Who did he shop? Used to get sent to the shop. Like little niggas allow me, I'm out here scouting. Big licks, big checks is what Beefy told me. How you tryna draw me out? Gonna talk for the ends and go and kick back and laugh for my dead homie. Then they tell me get done, eat him up like a bologna. I was really hungry, call me the movie man. Come into your area, rob man or scratch man off. Didn't care about the law, used to roll around with guns, boss in the back of the blocks.
Yeah, we're back right now. You know what I'm saying?
Giving a bit of ASMR.
Come on, Sash had to get something. You know what I mean?
Big up Fine Fusion. What is it? Edmonton, isn't it?
Edmonton.
Absolutely delicious.
Pulled up with the food you don't know already. He's governed. Nice. Poser. Hold it up. Yeah. So basically, where we left off.
Yeah.
No, I had a conversation with a therapist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want some?
No, I'm all right.
Sure.
Yeah. And she said something to me, and I was like, oh. Do you know what I mean? So it was like, right. So I started. Men that look for they look for love from their mother, you know what I'm saying, and they didn't really get that kind of love from their mother. They tend to end up with women that are like their mother.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
100%, because people find comfortability and familiarity. So even if the person's treating you bad, if you're used to it, it's something that's familiar to you. You get it's like you almost get like Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, like yeah.
Where like
yeah.
you start to like plead an alliance with your abuser or your, do you know what I mean?
Because you've accepted it when you were younger, and now when you're with the person that you're with, you don't notice it, but you've already accepted that because of what you've accepted as a, you know what I mean, and you don't realize that. Do you know what I mean? So to me, I see it that a bit I see that kind of side of it. When she said that, I was like, oh, I had to think about it and say to myself, wow, you know what I mean? So I basically tend to say to my friend, yo, how was your relationship with your mum? Because that will kind of break down the relationship that you might have with your partner.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
And that's why a lot of people say, like, a lot of women say, like, you know, when you get with a guy, like, you know, like, how is he with his mum? Because if he has a good relationship with his mum, 9 times out of 10 he's going to treat you good. Obviously, there's other, like...
But how about the guys, yeah? How about, the ones that,
And by the way, sorry, sometimes women don't treat men good. So I don't want it to be like...
Yeah. No. You know, look, that's what I said, look. There's men out here that do take care of their kids. And there's men out here, when their relationship do end, because I feel like, a lot of men, we grew up in a household where our mothers never governed us.
Yeah.
They never told us, go and get your own house, or set us up and say to us, oh, boom, I'm setting this up so you can get your own house. See, I have this kind of conversation with my kid. I'll turn around and say to my son, like, yo, when you get older, make sure you're patterned up. You know what I mean? If I'm still alive, which I will be still alive, I'm going to govern you to make sure you have your own house. And when you do have your own house, make sure your partner has her own house. You can stay at our house for the week. She can stay at your house for the week. Don't make a girl move into your house and then put her under your tenancy. It doesn't make sense. Don't do that.
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? So these are the kind of conversation
And that's like life lessons. And do you know what? I like stuff like that. Again, as much as I don't like my baby father, he was the other day like quizzing the children. Like he's been doing it a lot. Asks them, what's an asset? What's a liability? What's this? What is it? What does appreciation mean? What does do you know what I mean? Stuff like that. And he does it like over the phone or like when he takes them and stuff like that. And I think that's very important. Those conversations need to be had, and I admire it, to be fair. So well done to you.
Oh, come on. Big you up. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. But I just feel like sometimes, yeah, women are helped more than men. And we're not really looked at, especially black men. But
men are providers. That's why. And you
but how we provide? Watch this shit. How could we be providers when we don't get no boost and we have to find the boost in ourselves to actually go out of our way to go and get it? Do you know what I'm saying? No. And on top of that, you got to give money to the mother of your children, and also is how much am I giving? Like how much am I giving? Do you know what I mean? Because when you're saying this is not enough, because we got to pay for bills and everything. So my thing will be like, why do I need to care?
No.
What you got going on in the part of your house?
And what my point is, when I'm saying that, I'm saying that what you pay is to what you can afford. Now, if you're somebody that gets £30 a week and you give £10 of that, a third of that to your child, that's more than a millionaire giving £50 a week. Do you get it?
I get what you mean.
You gave a third of what you had. He's giving such a small fraction. Do you understand? So it's not about that, the money. It's not the quantity of it. It's just don't take the piss. If you know you have it, don't be tight with because that's your children. They're the future.
No, but
how about when you do?
It's giving the money to your.
And I'm not talking about giving it for designer clothes for your kids. I don't think that's a priority.
Yeah. You see, I don't think we're talking about basics. I think we're talking about the excess money.
Oh no, I'm talking about basics. Excess. Children do not need designer clothes. I'm telling you, like one yawn and that is too small. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't feel like if you're not giving your child this and you're not giving your child this designer and that this iPad and that iPad, it does not make you a bad father whatsoever. But when it comes to basics, if the mother does say, do you know what, I'm finding it hard this week, can you do this? Do you know what I mean? I feel like if you're in a position to help, you should help.
Getting them sort of things, getting the iPads, getting the bikes, getting the everything else, getting the £30 a week. But
why can't we go half?
Mum is not getting a certain amount of allowance to help her with what you said, like the electric and all the extra stuff.
But you don't. My thing is,
all the other stuff is being patterned tenfold.
But my thing, why do you have to give money for the electric? Why do you have to give money for? I don't live there. It's not my house.
No. My point is, if the person's not getting enough money, so if you're dating if you've got a mother, if the mother of your child is on universal credit and you're not already giving her money, like that's how people get into like, do you know what I'm trying to say? So bills start to fall short. Sometimes people have to cut. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So that's why it's important to govern your kids from early, so there's no issues because
the majority of the stuff is paid for the kids.
Yeah.
Yes, but if the father's not giving,
and the father is clothing and doing all the school stuff,
and that's different. Then
why does that? I don't then need to give an allowance.
I never said that. I never said that.
But a lot of mothers want that. Because they start saying, "Well,
you're not really speaking for all the women. You're kind of you're speaking to.
I'm speaking about the basic stuff. I'm not talking about the excess.
They start saying the clothes doesn't feed them.
My baby father should not have to pay for my nails, my eyelashes, my hair, or my clothes. That's not his priority.
So roughly, how much do you reckon the man should just give? Roughly.
All in all.
Yeah.
A month.
A month.
Child.
Yeah.
I would say from 1 to 150 probably. Wow. Depending on the circumstances.
100 to 150 pounds.
Not a week, a month. Per child.
Per child.
So 150 pounds.
£100 a month per child. That's
for one child.
I think we're on different pages.
Ooh, that's a lot for one child.
100.
Listen to what I'm saying. You keep listen.
I'm talking about all in all.
No, not
extra,
all
like,
and more, because we're going past that.
No,
We're
I'm
spending
talking
everything else.
about the hundreds.
We take them. We do school runs. We take them to do school runs.
And we have to put, and we buy food for them that's in the house.
All food.
That's different then. I'm talking about,
No,
you're
I'm
saying.
talking about in that environment, people will still ask for money.
Yeah. Because we're doing already, look, put it this way. When the kid comes to me, I'm not asking you for money. You see what I'm saying? When I got to feed the kids, I'm not asking you to give me money to feed the kids.
When it's time to buy shoes.
I'm not asking you for money to buy the shoes.
That's different then.
You see what I'm saying? I'm buying the shoes. If you're telling me, oh, where it needs I'm getting the shoes. Where it needs I'm getting the jacket. You know what I'm saying? When the kids are with me, I got to take care of the kids. I got to pay for the kids. But when the kid is with you, I also have to give you money as well.
That depends how often you're with your kids. If you're not with your kids often, then you do need to just send the money, and do you know what I'm saying? It depends.
But nobody, that's why I turned around and said, yeah, we have to make things equal. Have the kid for 1 week, I have the kid for 1 week. But it's easier said that.
Not everyone can do that, yeah.
But watch it. It's easy to say that, but then it's also, yeah, like you said, you helped your baby father. Not a lot of men have got in the position that they have their own yards where their kids can come and stay for 1 week. You see what I'm saying? Praise you big time. Women, help your fellas out there. Or help the father of your children to have his own place so he can bring the kids. Believe me, life will be much more easier, especially if you got a baby father that takes care of the kids. Make life much more easier for you.
If you're cussing your baby father and saying he don't have this and don't have that, then if you help create an opportunity, obviously some people you can bring the horse to the wall, you can't make it drink.
Yeah.
But if you at least try, that way he will be able to help you more. You get it? And I understand people think like, oh, well, why must I do that? He's a big man, he should do it himself. I hear that. But
then you know what you said about, listen, he's a big man, he should do that himself. Then don't complain when he doesn't give to you then. Because you're the big woman that you've got the yard, manage it yourself then. Don't complain.
But
because
the issue
don't
is
complain.
One person is not meant to manage a house with children. It's meant to be two. It's meant to be a father and a mother, and it's so sad that we live in an age where it's all this baby mother and baby father argument. It's actually quite sad.
Because mums think that they can do it alone.
100%. They think they can do it alone.
Not me.
They think they can govern the whole thing. Like, do you know, I just want to say,
I want all the help I can get. You're going mad. I'm not using my children as a weapon and saying if you don't pay money, don't take the kids. Take the kids, please. I need a break. They're even getting. I don't understand it. How do they cope him? They must have family that are helping them.
Nah, trust me.
I don't know. Like
some women out here, they're doing it all on their own.
No family.
Yo, you got some women here. Their mums don't want it. They say, yo, I took care. You go do it on your own. Do you get what I'm saying?
Area, I don't live in London anymore. I've got no family and friends there.
Yeah.
So I kind of have to drive down, or do you get it? But it's not often I really get childcare. I have had it this half term, which is really good. Automatic. Step up on the scene, we shut it down, that's automatic. Popping bottles in the club, you know that's automatic. All these chicks around me, they be acting so dramatic. Putting on for me, she's gonna end up on my mattress. Fuck her on the bed, the count, and then we're going at it. Beating up the pussy, got her screaming, I'm a savage. Woke up in the morning, call her Uber automatic. Flinging all my jewelries and my clothes, that's automatic. Cars I drive, that's automatic. Chicks I fuck, that's automatic. Plus my strap, that's automatic. Yeah, so yeah, I just feel like do what you can. If you don't have the money to give, then take your child out. Like even taking them to the park or taking them for a couple of hours so the mum's not so stressed. That, like, do you know what I mean? Do something.
I think, to me, I think, I do believe money is not everything. I believe that time is much more
100%.
valuable. You know what I mean? I spend a lot of time with I spend a lot of time with my son. And I think for him is that more than anything.
He will definitely value that, and it would allow him to have somebody to look up to. Do you get it? The fact that he wants to be around you, wants to spend that time with you, is the fact that he looks up to you. He is learning from you. Do you understand? So I think it's a very good thing. And when he gets older, he'll be able to recall on the times that he spent time with you. And then he would be able to do that with his children. So you're setting the tone for your lineage.
And you know what? And this is it for me. For me, it's like, we as men have to be in our kids' life.
100%.
Because that will make them grow up and say, I gotta be in my kid's life because my dad was in my life. And this time me and my dad used to roll. So I'm gonna teach you what my dad taught me, but I'm also gonna add in some sort of method that my dad probably missed out.
Yes.
Do you get what I'm saying?
And that's what it is. You teach them to be better. You always teach your children to be better than you.
100%.
So
in every way.
Where you fall short, you use that and strengthen your child in that. Do you understand? Because
man,
it is a learning curve. There's no like book on how to like raise children. Do you understand? So there's always room for improvement.
I always say to my son things like, I need you to be better than me in every way. Do you get what I'm saying? My job here is to make you become greater than me. Do you know what I mean? And then your job from there is going to mean for you to make your kid become greater than you.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like that. So, yeah, man, I do believe, but I also believe, I said, there has to be communication in a relationship with mum and dad. That's very important. Kids have to see that mum and dad actually get along. Do you see what I'm saying? That right, my mum and dad are actually cool. You know what I mean? It's not what we've experienced as young when we experienced our
hostile
situation and everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I do believe also, less arguments in front of the kids. You know what I mean? Kids don't need to be seeing you two shouting or screaming, you know, them kind of things.
It breeds anger. If you're always around anger on you, it end up being
and you can basically absorb it. You see what I'm saying? And then it can become a part of you kind of thing. So, then one day, but I also wanted to say, because we got into the part of the taking care of the kids and the dads after, but where does it all go wrong? Where, like when you first meet, everything is nice, is good and lovey-dovey, you know what I'm saying? But where does it all go wrong? Because
I think it's individual to each situation, but I feel like sometimes you don't really know someone properly until you start living with them. Sometimes you don't. I don't know. There could be many factors. How somebody is and how they parent is not necessarily the same. Do you get it? And especially if it's like your first child with them, like both your first children, you don't know what they're like as a father, or you don't know what they're like as a mother. So sometimes seeing that can either put people off, or I don't know.
How about if he's a great father? How about because I believe once women have kids, they change, they shift. Their concentration is more on the kid, no more the father, no more the partner. It's like, I've got my baby now. Like, who cares? Like, everything is about the kid now. But I always turn around and say, the kids grow and the kids are going to leave. When they leave, who are you, babe? Like, who are you?
Me personally, I don't understand that mindset, or because, again, as I stated, I want all the help I can get and receive in regards to raising my children, as I believe it takes a village. So,
but I was sorry to cut you, but I was gonna say, why didn't it work? Why didn't it? Yeah, just for a minute, let's just talk. Why didn't it work?
Because it didn't work because of I didn't like the type of person he was. So my last two children's dad, we wasn't in a relationship when I got pregnant with my first kid. We were just seeing each other.
Okay.
he did the honourable thing, and well, he didn't have to do it, but he moved in, and you know, we tried to make it work. You know, we got engaged. It didn't last, and yeah, I wanted to call it quits, because as much as I really value having a father in the home, if you're not treating me well, or I don't feel like you're treating me well, or you're respecting me, or you're being like, nice to me, then that's not a healthy environment for, like, I'm not a type of person that, oh, I'm going to be with you just to make the kids happy. That never, I don't know why people think they can do that. That never, ever works. Eventually you'd go crazy and just send yourself mad and just blow up because it's not what you want. I allow my, you know, children to speak to their father. He also, which I did like, which he didn't have to do, he took on my eldest as well. I mean, I'm a person, I'm going to give credit where credit's due, innit?
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and just say that somebody is totally bad, because there is good stuff that you've done, and I feel like it should be, you know, brought to light. So he did do that, which at the time made me more want to stay, because I was thinking like, rah, like, you must like be such a very good person, because it is a lot to take on a child that's not yours.
I don't think it's about being a good person. I just think, yeah, he has a value that where he sees like, yo, this is the mother of my children. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, but even though we're not together, up to this day, he still does check for her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my point. Do you get it? So as much,
because I think they had a relation. I think it's already like he builds that. Once he's there and he's having it, he has to build. You know what? It's like, my mom says this, yeah, like, if you bump into a woman that's got a child, yeah, like, and then you end up having a child with the woman, yeah, you have to love that child the way you love the way you're gonna love your own child. Do you get what I'm saying? Even though that child, because you don't want to make the other child feel so awkward. Do you get what I'm saying? So you gotta love that child equally.
100%. But my point is, right now, me and him are not together. He is not obliged in any way, shape, or form to continue that bond. Obviously, any decent person would, innit? It's not nice to just say to a kid, oh, you know, bye. But he doesn't have to buy her anything. He doesn't have to call her. He doesn't have to. He doesn't actually have to do that. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend that he has to. No, he doesn't. So that is a good thing that I would say that he does. Like, it's not been, he has done some horrendous things, but it's not been all bad, in the sense of like, he did do a lot of good stuff, which made me say like, yeah, like, you are a good parent and stuff like that. But obviously, unfortunately, other stuff happened. So yeah. Okay.
What bad things did you do to him? Because I'm sure it's not just all on his side of the fence. Because I'm sure you must have been.
I was, while being together, I don't believe I was bad to him in any way.
Why? Why do you think he was?
Towards the ends, probably like cussing and stuff like that when I'm being rude, because I'm angry, not just waking up and, do you know what I mean? After a while, there's only so much you can take. But yeah, it wasn't a very nice situation for me, and I did try again to make things work or just to stay, but I wasn't happy, and eventually I had to just say, you know, you have to.
Do you think you wasn't happy because of what? Because of
how he was treating me.
It's just because of the way he was treating you.
Yeah, and how he was treating me in front of my kids wasn't good. That's the thing. This is why it was weird, because he would be a good father, but he would do stuff to counteract that. Do you understand? So it's very conflicting and it's very confusing to children. Do you understand? I believe children shouldn't have to see certain things.
That's what I said, yeah, I don't think it's good when parents have arguments in front of kids, because we don't know how it affects the kids.
Yeah,
do you get what I'm saying?
It's never gonna have a good effect on children.
But is it fair to also say, like, when you're becoming a parent, I know we say, oh, you shouldn't do this in front of, but sometimes we get caught up and we're not realizing what we're doing. Do you know what I mean? And then we say to ourselves, we're not going to do it again. And then it happens again. Do you see what I'm saying? But I just think it's just normal human nature. Do you know what I'm saying? Without you even realize. Because remember, you said there's no manual of teaching you how to deal with things. Or it doesn't say, do not have arguments in front of the kids, because they might do this and do that to the kids. Which we should, we should actually try.
Yes,
we should try write a book. We shouldn't it? Try write a book of how to parent, you know what I mean? Like,
but I mean, my thing is, we all struggle with certain things. And we don't really value our minds. I mean, we're quick to spend hundreds of pounds on clothes, but why can't we spend that same money on getting counselling and stuff like that? These things need to be normalised. Like, what is wrong with getting help? Like, you know that maybe you can't control, as a man, you can't control your anger, you're angry, you have a lot of trauma, whatever it is. Why is it an issue if you have the money to be getting drip and all these things? Why is that an issue to put that money into your mind, which is the most powerful tool you own? Is your mind. But we neglect it. I mean,
it's society, man. It's the way of the world, how we live in the world, and it's the way the world is programmed. Do you know what I mean? So, and we can also say we are programmed, but we're trying to reprogram ourselves.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then I don't think it's easy, because you just imagine all those years, do you know what I mean, of going through the trauma that you've gone through. You just imagine all the things that you've gone through.
Yeah.
Now.
But that's the point. I'm saying it's something that's not been taught to us in our community.
And that's the problem. What you're saying, that's what I'm saying here. It's all those years here of all of that. So you're not thinking of reprogramming your mind. You know,
you don't see an issue.
You know what's so mad? Remember I said, women always say, I just want to work on myself. To me, it's like, what does that mean? Do you get what I'm saying? What are you working on?
It could be your mind, you know, your mental health. It could be anything.
All right, cool. But why can't we work on it together?
Because sometimes that person doesn't allow you that space. No, but sometimes that person doesn't allow you that space to do that. Sometimes people feel suffocated. They need room to be able to grow and breathe.
But then communication, speak. Say, you know what? I want to do this one here on my own. I need certain days to myself. Okay. And then we can respect each other on that part. But it allows somebody else to also get to know the person that you're becoming.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Because when we're talking about working on something, growing, you're growing all by yourself.
Yeah.
And then when you're growing, you're leaving that person behind. So how do you want that person to basically work with you? You see what I'm saying?
Personally feel like if you're saying that you need to work on yourself and all, that's sounding like you don't want the person to be with you.
Boom!
A bit.
You see what I'm saying? When people say, I'm trying to work on myself, you're not longer, you don't want to make things work.
Basically, just saying, I can't work with you. That's what you really want.
Yeah, like
so he's not asking. No, he's not telling you. He's asking.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm telling you
from a
woman's perspective.
Well,
why?
When a woman says something like that, is that what they mean?
Probably 9 times out of 10, if I'm going to keep it a buck, because you did make a point. Why can't you grow with the man? Why can't the man? But maybe not all the time. But all the time.
Have you ever said something like that?
Yeah.
No, I tell you to get out my yard. It's gone to a stage. Usually, it gets to that stage where
this is what we have a lot of single baby mothers.
Go away.
This is why there's a lot of black single baby mothers.
But I don't say it.
There's a lot of black single baby mothers because of this.
I don't say it for some small reason. I would love to be. I regret, and I take accountability for not being married before I had children.
What makes you think you're ready for marriage? If the man is acting a certain kind of way, you're going to still tell him to get out.
No, I'm not talking about him because we wasn't even in a relationship.
No, I'm just saying in general.
Oh.
I'm not talking about that.
No, but I'm just saying, me personally, my dream is to have a 2-parent household. That's what I advocate for. Unfortunately, my situation's not that. So I would never go out of my way for no reason to make it be a 1-parent household. As I said before, I very much would like the help. I very much would like my children to see their father in the house.
All right.
You know, so...
All right. What would you have done better? What would you have done better? To want to keep that kind of stable family, household, married, and all of that. What would you have done better?
If I'm going to be honest, I feel like I did too much. And that's the problem. And I feel like I was kind of mugged off, and I was kind of, I was mugged off.
Did you not sit down and speak about it?
Many times, but you can't, I'm a person, I can get mad. I can be ignorant. Do you get it? I can be that person. However, before I'm that person, I'm going to be civil and I'm going to have a conversation with you and I'm going to speak to you. I'm not going to shout at you. But if I'm having to repeat myself and you're not listening or you're doing stuff to constantly wind me up, it now becomes way harder for me to have a civilized conversation with you because it's been too much disrespect. And this situation came up around like in somebody I know, and we had like a discussion, and when the guy was like, oh, but how she talks to me, yes, how she talks to you is rude, but you never ever ever do what you're supposed to do. So eventually the person gets tired of speaking to you. Oh, can you do that please? It's like, I'll just get it now, because it's like you're not listening, you're not taking anything in, you're not paying attention. So
did you, after when you was fed up and you wanted to like just roll out, did he want to stay and show you that he
overstayed? He's definitely overstayed his stay, and I called the police to escort him out of the house.
This is deep.
On my birthday.
So he like, was he trying? No, but so he didn't want to leave.
No, not at first.
Did he was he trying to fight to try and make changements then?
No.
Or he was still moving the same? Mm-hmm. Oh man, he didn't do no justice for us there.
No.
Yeah, he didn't do no justice for us.
He didn't.
The whole.
And I hope that he in his next relationship he takes those lessons. Same way I've taken those lessons. Well,
he probably loved you a lot, but he just didn't know how to deal with it. He didn't know how to. Do you know what I mean? I think men love more than women. I think they love harder than women. I believe so. That's what I believe.
I feel sometimes men have a funny way of showing that they love someone.
They've never been showed love like that, yeah. But once they care, they really care.
But the thing is,
they really love you.
I would say, yeah, as a person, I'm a very, very loving woman. Like, I'm very
and you gotta remember,
affectionate.
You gotta remember, sometimes treat them mean
to keep him keen.
All right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that's what most people get from me. Most people who don't like know me, well, who do know me, might see that, oh, like I'm very, but no, I'm not. I'm just, you have to guard your heart. And because I love so hard and so deep, I have to be very like defensive sometimes and protective of myself, because if you love the wrong person, they can really, do you know what I mean, hurt you. But I would say in my relationships, I am very loving. I am very understanding. I like to find out, like, you know, what like pain that you've gone through. So I make sure that I don't do certain things to trigger you, have discussions, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's important to be a man's peace. If you want that man in a home, be his peace. If he's not going to find peace in his home, he's going to go out somewhere else. Do you understand? So, yeah, I feel like I did too much. I think I was too nice.
You know, I want to say this, yeah. Men, when you see a woman's not showing you no love no more, when a woman is pushing you away or neglecting you or treating you a certain kind of way, leave. Just leave. There's no point of you saying, there's no point of you running off and finding somebody else to try and fill that and still be with a woman that you think like that's pushing you and moving. Just leave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it's just the best thing to do, like leave. Because as a man, you don't deserve anyone to be treating you and taking your love for granted. You don't deserve for somebody to push you away, because you know what, you'll end up finding somebody else that will appreciate you much more and love you much more. And sometimes, yeah, pick that person instead of thinking that you can make it work with another person, yeah, that has been pushing you away. That's what I will say now, because the more I look at things in life and understand how the conversation that we have as men amongst ourselves and each other, because it's always that we're always trying to, we're always like a woman that might not love us or a woman that might love us, like we might not love like that. We tend to like try and do something else, but to still try and keep her there. Or if we don't love her like that, we're trying to find somebody else, and then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One of those kind of things.
But you're just pushing that abuse on
somebody else. Yeah. So at the end of the day, you see when things has just gone bad and somebody's treating you a certain kind of way, just leave. Same way when
things and left.
Yeah, man. Same way when women say they see red flags in men. We see red flags in women. Do you get what I'm saying? We see a lot of red flag, but we tend to ignore it.
That's my problem. I see red flags and it means run to it.
Yeah, like
I don't know if I'm a bull or something, but I just want to go to the. I don't know. It's just like.
Do you feel like you can fix the man?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I feel in my head.
This is the problem.
Love conquers all. Everyone just needs love, innit? Like everyone's just like deep down a little baby. They just want cuddles. They just want. Do you get it? But sometimes people are just piece of shits. Unfortunately, there is things that have made them that way, but some people just don't want to change and they don't want to be better people. They're comfortable in their fuckery, and it's just for you to say no. I don't want that. Yeah,
man, I totally agree. Do you know what I mean? We're coming up to the end of this session. It was an amazing conversation.
Oh, quickly.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Do you want any?
So, this, basically, I don't know, I wanted you guys' opinions. I had this idea. I think I approached Bobby Kasanga.
Yeah.
And, you know who Bobby Kasanga?
I know who Bobby Kasanga is.
Andrew Fuller.
Andrew, I don't think I've heard of him.
He does a lot of great work with youths. So yeah, check him out as well. But yeah, big up both of them.
Yeah.
So basically, I don't think it's something. I don't know if they'll be able to help me or. Did I message Farron? The guy with the knives and stuff.
Yeah.
I can't remember if I did. But anyway, basically, it's called Scales to Suits. From Scales to Suits. Yeah, Scales to Suits. And it's a program. So, like, if you're young, male or female, and you get in trouble with the law pertaining to drugs, that instead of just getting sent to jail, you're put on a mandatory course, business course, because we're not going to pretend, yes, selling drugs is illegal, but there is transferable skills. It is, you're an entrepreneur, it's a business.
Yeah.
So to use those like business skills and transfer it into a business that's actual legal. So what it is, you would get like basically taught about business, cash flow, and so forth, and then you would think of your own business plan.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, you submit it in and see if you can get like funding from I don't know, like the Prince's Trust or something. Because if you have hope and you have like a future and you have something to look forward to, you're gonna be less likely to take certain risks. Do you understand? If you know that you've got a business and you've got some, like, do you know what I mean? You've got something going. A lot of the time people turn to like illegal activities because they don't see no hope. They don't see other opportunities. But if another opportunity is created, you're not going to really want to mess that up because this is the business. Like, everyone wants to kind of be a business owner. Like, it is a flex.
But I do believe also not everybody can be business owners.
100%.
Even young kids that are on the street selling drugs, I think, good idea, like it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they should go for it. I think that will also make them see that if they really cut out to actually do the business, do you know what I'm saying? Because I think when it comes to business, a lot comes with it. Do you know what I'm saying?
But not everyone's going to do that. But think about it, therapeutic measures work better than just reprimanding somebody.
Okay.
Also, the cost of that course compared to housing them in jail for a year or how long you're going to house them, I'm sure that is far less than actually keeping them in jail. To keep someone in jail, you got to feed them. You got to. Do you know what I'm trying to say? There's a lot of stuff. I'm sure that costs.
But it's like you said, man. Prison's a business.
Yeah, 100%.
And in all fairness, when you go to prison, they're not really trying to help you like that. They prison is really built for you it's for you to keep offending. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's no wait, out, come back.
Yeah.
Out, it's just program for you to keep coming back.
So you're saying that there's a flaw in the rehabilitation
100%. There's no rehabilitation at all. There's none.
And it's funny you say that. I had a friend though who come out of jail, and it was meant to get him get a place for him, and he was homeless for quite a bit. And I said, "Wow, this is amazing because they're putting you in a situation to commit a crime. If you don't have a house and you don't have this and you don't have that, you need it. This is stuff that we need. We need shelter. We need food. We need water. And if they haven't you've just been let out kind of thing.
They should really set you up. Like, they should set you up with a job. They should set you up with accommodation. Do you know what I mean? Because you're coming back into the world. Do you know what I mean? And especially if you don't want that person to reoffend and you don't want that person to go back to the lifestyle that he lived, there has to be some sort of a program.
Yes.
There has to
and
be
I'm
some
not saying
sort
like
of
5-star hotels and stuff like that.
nah.
I'm not saying that.
Meaning that look, you just need to look. You got to remember, yeah, they coming back out. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes, yeah, your family are ashamed of the fact that you went to jail, and they don't want you back there. Do you get what I'm saying? So when I'm in there, what are you lot doing for me when I'm touching back? Because all you're telling me to do, when you're letting me out, hey, off you go to your probation, talk to your probation. Wait. All they do is give you a little course, but I need a place for me to stay.
Yeah.
After where you got me, like what? Mack, what's that place when they come out? They have to go and stay.
Halfway house.
Halfway house. After the halfway house.
Yeah. Hostel.
After the halfway house.
Halfway houses. Yeah.
You're meant to find a place for me to go and live.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We've got a lot of homeless black men out here. A lot. Do you know what I mean? They don't get no help. Not even just black men, but a lot of men are homeless. Do you get what I'm saying? There's not like there's no program for you to set up of going to get a job, or before you come out, at least you have already a job that's already packed. You know, Monday morning, this is where you're going. This is where your job is going to be. That's what I think they need to do. I
suppose there's jobs in prison, which, but I just feel like with jail, it's weird because it's like someone's committed a crime and then you're going to put them in a big cage with other people who
it's not big, it's very small.
Well, you know, but I'm saying like the whole prison, basically. Yeah. Sorry, well, a small cage, but but within a big cage, that have committed crimes as well. I don't understand where is the rehabilitation meant to come from? Because if you're around like-minded people, when you come out, are you not going to have most people, not all, but most people are kind of going to have the same mindset because that is what you've been around day in from like night to day. Do you know what I mean? For how many months?
But then again, it's also up to you if you want to educate yourself 100%. And if you want to, if you want to make a change for yourself. But prison is like a holiday camp. Do you know what I mean? You go there to link up with other people. Yeah. Be like, yo, boom, boom. When I touch, I'm gonna link you on the road. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what prison is about. It's about linking up with people, making new friends. Do you know what I'm saying?
Connections,
connection and creating new crimes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? With somebody.
System. But you know, they was helpful. They just explained to me like maybe what I could do, but it's not. And the day, if it's not what they do, it's not what they do. I don't want them to give me any like false information. So I'm happy that they responded. And
well, you know, I think if you got this kind of idea, speak to your local MP. Yeah. Or speak to an MP or someone.
Not my local one. I don't live in London. I would have to probably go to London. I think I want to focus on London first.
Right. Then speak. I think you need to speak to somebody, a government, somebody in the government.
Put it in the comments if you know as well.
If anybody knows anybody like to try
share,
and help.
subscribe, all of that.
Come on. So you already know.
Yeah.
But thank you.
No,
it was an amazing conversation. I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? And I hope you lot enjoy it too. And it's the session. We're out.
I'm back.
Yeah, she's definitely coming back.
You know what I mean?
100% she's coming back.
I just want
today
to at least
she was
put it on the water. I want water.
Today she was in a
host. I mean, I guess.
A guest. That's it. She was a host. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we never had Ricks today. We never had Punch today. We need to find out what's going on.
And she filled in last minute.
Yeah, she filled in last minute as well. And we had somebody that was supposed to come. We're not doing this no more. But yeah, you don't know. We're out. Session.